I'm going to read a statement by Tommy Robinson's wife, and this statement speaks for itself. But I want to say a couple of things before I read it. I've had the pleasure over the past 7 or 8 years or so of getting to know Tommy very well and getting to know his family fairly well. And I think I've got the measure of people. And I think I can safely say that Tommy's family are a very special family. His mum, his dad, his ex-wife, his children, they are very, very special people. And this statement says everything you need to know about the political discourse in this country and the effect it has on people's lives. And it's specifically, this is addressed to you, Nigel. Nigel Farage, you'll probably not see this video, but I'm asking you, apologise to Tommy. Stop attacking Tommy. Because the effect it has goes way beyond the man that's languishing in prison in Wood Hill. Let me just read the statement. This is from Tommy's ex-wife. It's been really upsetting to hear Nigel Farage has accused my ex-husband, Stephen Lennon, of perpetrating violence against women. Having to sit down and talk to my children about these false allegations, which are all over social media, is not something any mother should have to do. I have never been assaulted or abused by Stephen, in brackets Tommy. Never ever in my life. There's never ever been a call to the police about violence towards me or any other woman for that matter. Stephen has never ever been charged or accused of violence towards me or any other woman. These lies have to stop. Our children don't deserve to have these allegations thrown in their faces by their peers or questioned about it in their friendship groups. Who the hell does Nigel Farage think he is? What gives him the right to spread lies and misinformation about my ex-husband? What gives him the right to upset my children with these false allegations? I'm so sick of hearing absolute lies spread about Stephen, which affects our children. And I want you to think about that. These lies do affect the children. Stephen isn't a perfect man. He's never claimed to be a perfect man. We've had our challenges as a family because of his activism and because of his journalism. That goes without saying. But I cannot and will not have a high-profile politician like Farage spread fake news about my children's dad. The lies have to stop. They have to stop now. Nigel must apologise for what he said. My children have endured enough lies and misrepresentations about their dad to last a lifetime. Now, when I first read that, I'll be brutally honest with you, I got emotional reading it. Because this isn't about party politics. I mean, Tommy's not even a party political guy. This is about a man who is in solitary confinement 21 hours a day in prison. He has a television set. He has GB News. He can see what's going on the outside. He knows about this. And he knows that his children are being exposed to this sort of poison. Farage, have you no compassion? Have you no care for the well-being of a man and his ex-wife and his children, his mother, his father? Have you no care about that? But it's not just Nigel. It's Camilla Tominey calling Tommy a white supremacist. It's Piers Morgan with his constant niggling attacks against Tommy. It's the reprehensible government. Keir Starmer at a press conference yesterday supposedly about the NHS. When it got onto the subject of the grooming gangs, what did he do? He turned it against Tommy and turned it against Elon Musk. This must stop. The demonisation of Tommy Robinson must stop. Think for 1 second how you would feel if it was your family. And the fact is that the things being said about Tommy are just plain lies. They're not true. He's not a white supremacist. He's not a woman beater. He's not a racist. He's not a bigot. And he's certainly not hate-filled. You don't know the man. We know him. We know what he's like. Nigel, leave Tommy Robinson alone. I'm not going to say any more about this on this video. It is just to hammer that home. This has to stop. This demonization of this man who's done more to highlight the appalling and racist sexual exploitation and sexual assault of a generation of tens of thousands, possibly millions of young white girls and Sikh girls in this country. Leave Tommy alone. See you all soon.